was a film that came out in February over Valentine's called The 50 Shades of Grey. And what happened is, a lot of couples didn't bother coming out anymore. What they would do is they'd watch the film. Mostly, I'd say mostly it was women that sort of went to the film. Sometimes they'd drag along the fellas and stuff. I don't know, by way of cheers, how many people went to see that film? There you go. So mostly just one really keen woman. And that cheer lasted about 11 seconds. Just, and this is what happens if you saw the film. It was mostly women going, and sometimes they would drag the fellas along, and it was horrific because all it was, right, for the blokes who had to go and see the film, was a bloke that used to be a model, and he was playing Christian Grey, and he's got this amazing torso, hasn't he? He's got like a six-pack, and he wears these white pants, and that's all he wears for most of it. He's walking around a big screen, and it's just women sat there with their husbands, grabbing their arm like this, when watching, going, look at that, look at the torso. Do you remember when you had a torso like that? And the husband's going, yeah, I did, love, but I discovered food and survived. And women are just like that, pushing the fat, going, it's in there somewhere, let me find your torso. Just moving it round, get them, move that there. And it was a dangerous film. It was a good film, but it was dangerous, wasn't it? Gave people ideas. This, I'm not making this up. Since that film came out, they had a quadruple rise in phone calls to the fire brigade. A load of women would go and watch the film. Sometimes they'd take the fella. A lot of women didn't. They'd go and watch the film and they get ideas. They're in the cinema, they're watching it, and they're seeing all the things that are happening. And then they go home, and the next day when you're at work, love, you're at work, you're tapping where you're doing your stuff, and then little ideas go in your head and go, yeah, we should do that at home, we should do that at home, okay, we'll do that. Picking up your phone, you're ringing your husband, going, tonight, when you come home, bring some handcuffs. And your fella's like, are you all right, love? Just bring some handcuffs. Most of the people here don't work with handcuffs, do they? Cable ties. I mean, that's not that romantic, is it? If you come up, come on, love, let's cable tie you. She's cable tied to the bed like this, arms and things like that. Just put a load of onions with her, some flowers. And what people do is some people get handcuffs, and they get handcuffs, and what they didn't realise was that when you do this, right, people forgot it's a film. They start watching the film and thinking, oh, we'll do what to do in the film, but they don't realise it's not real life, is it? In the film, it's all role play, they're pretending that they handcuff someone, they mess about like that, right? In real life, this is what you do. You get carried away, don't you? Come home, you've handcuffed him to the bed, I don't know, do you do it to the bed or do you handcuff him to the keyboard? Just a bit more exotic like that. And he's handcuffed to the bed, and this is what's happened. They go there, you have a bit of fun, doing hours of fun. Hours of fun. And then suddenly Frank's going, look, all right, love, we've had a bit of a laugh. Just untie us now, and you get some sleep. Then what happens? You've lost the keys. You don't know where the keys are, do you? Don't know where they are. Probably you've either swallowed them or you've thrown them out the window, right? And this is what happens, genuinely, since February, the fire brigade, they've been getting phone calls from distressed housewives, they've been ringing up, can you come round, there's been an incident. And they're like, what's the problem? Just bring some bolt cutters. And the fire brigade said, look, we're not bothered, we're not embarrassed, we're adults, they're adults, we're used to it. We know what people do behind the closed doors, we couldn't give a monkeys. The only thing we're embarrassed about is having to listen to the lies. When we turn up, we just want to do our job, but we can't come to the turn up, and what happens? You're out there in a little nightie, and you're saying, before you go in there, can I just say, it's not what it looks like. And they're there with bolt cutters. Listen, love, this is the 27th house tonight we're being called out. Can we just do the job? No, please, I need to explain to you. It's not what it looks like. All right, love, what does it look like? He was doing a bit of DIY. What, Frank? Yeah, he was doing a bit of DIY. But he's naked, handcuffed to the bed with an erection. Yeah, that's how he likes to knock the nails in. He's just there. Just get him in there, get him in.